Hi there. This video is for all the Jeremy couches out there, and you're actually looking at one. I'm trying to do something unique here. I'm getting in touch with all the Jeremy couches that I can find on the internet, and I want to see if I can get a network going of Jeremy couch, maybe business owners or just the Jeremy couches out there that want to make a difference in the world, and they have an idea or something that they want to spread, and of course I do. That's why I'm contacting you. I have my own small business in Hutchinson, Kansas. I am a software developer and a former law enforcement officer, and have worked in the crime fighting world for many years. But I'm trying to grow a small business, and when it comes to technology and getting the word out there, you have to find unique ways to do that. And I thought, what better way than get in touch with all the Jeremy couches? So I'm going to make another video that kind of showcases what my software is. It's called Witness. You can see it on my shirt here, and it's a digital way to report crime, and the way that the software is structured, it makes the communication process a valuable tool instead of your everyday stuff that you see through Facebook and through the news and news reports and the paper or whatever, or a blog or a post or whatever. So it's basically taking all that information and putting it in a format that makes it a unique analytical tool. So anyway, this message is for all the Jeremy couches out there. I would love to hear back from a bunch of you. I'd love to promote your product or your ideas if they're to make the world a better place. And so anyway, look for my other video describing the software. But anyway, this was just kind of the initial contact between the Jeremy couches. So I hope I get to hear back from some of you. Thanks. Okay, here's the second video for all the Jeremy couches out there. Of course, nowadays you have to have a website for about anything. So anyway, mine is at witnessnetworkapp.com. Once you get here, of course you can browse around and see what this is all about. But the software that I have is called Witness, and of course this tells all about the features in it, the pricing and everything. Actually, the single version of this software is free. If a company or a law enforcement agency, business or whatever needed a multi-user account that up to 50 users can log into, they would need to call me for pricing. But the single user version is free. Now, to create an account, you go up here, click on create an account. Your username is going to be your email address. That's a good security type thing to have. Of course, you just fill in the information here and sign up. Once you're signed up, you go back to the home page here, and this is where you would actually log in with your email address and your password that you created on the sign up page. The software was created because I was a deputy sheriff at one time. I used to take a lot of handwritten notes, and those officers still do that today, but I'm trying to get them away from it. Now they can actually receive reports right from somebody's cell phone in a digital format through this software. I've got the software pulled up in my account, so let's just pretend I logged into Jeremy Couch's Witness account. Once I get it logged in, I go immediately to the notifications section. This is basically like your inbox. If you are signed up through this and you're getting notifications from another person, you actually get an email notification as well that you have a witness report in the notification section here. So once you get logged in, you can look at that. I don't currently have anything in there, but if I did, I could preview it and then save it into my events tab. Of course, you see that there's an address book over here. That's where I put all my witness contacts to network with. This format looks the same on the web as it does on your mobile device. I do have an Android app for this. If you're going from any Apple product, you'll have to web browse to it, but it looks exactly like the app on the Androids once you're logged in through the web on your device. Now, I'm logged in on the internet here. If I seen a crime or something, and I was out and about or in my neighborhood, I seen some suspicious activity, I'll simply just go to create an event. This is all the information that the police are looking for. This is the stuff that you need to actually network to them and then to a business that you might see being affected by some type of crime. Of course, if you've seen a suspicious vehicle in your neighborhood, you'd log the information, maybe put a few notes in down here, the date and time that you saw that. If you put an address in where you observed that vehicle, and click the address button down here, this will actually assign GPS coordinates to the event, and then you can map those events for tracking purposes, and that would be great for your law enforcement contacts, and for your business contacts as well, or even for your neighborhood watch, or maybe you're communicating with somebody across town. Who knows? Anyway, so I made this a quick fill in the blanks type thing. So if you're trying to report your own accident, you can log both vehicles involved, the persons involved. There is a personal property section here, so you can actually use Witness to catalog your valuables that have a make, model, and serial number. You put them into an inventory. You snap photos, browse to them, and upload them into the software here. You can put up to 10 photos per event. If you're doing this through the app, you can just do it directly from your camera phone. Of course, once you get an event saved, it looks like this. I've got a whole laundry list of things in my database here, but if I wanted to pick one of these out to look at the details, I just hit view. It's got the photos here. I could click to enlarge those. I can print this out and give it to the police if they don't have the software. If they do have it, I just hit share and go to browse to my contact for them and send this digitally to them, so they don't have to do any data input. If they do change this report at all, it actually modifies the event with amended tag. I think I have an example of that right here. So we have an original event, and then when additional information was added to it, it amends that and puts a tag on it so nobody can mess with your original witness report. There's a lot of things that this software does. If I go to the advanced screen here, this looks like the entry screen, but this is where you could actually ask the software to show you, a certain vehicle that might be in your database tied to a certain crime. So if I'm looking for a maroon SUV and the suspect is somebody who has a tattoo on his neck, and it's a male subject, of course, we want to look for those identifiers. We just search for those, and then it pulls up anybody that fits that description that's in my database. Now, this particular event has to do with crime involving counterfeiting, so I put the counterfeit bills, serial numbers off those in here. So if I network that with other business contacts of mine, they could actually do a serial number search right here in the quick filter on a suspicious bill and know that it was tied to that suspect, or somebody that's related to that suspect somehow. So anyway, that's basically how Witness works. It's just a digital way to catalog information and then socially network it to contacts that are in your address book to proactively deal with crime and whatnot. Mothers can use this to do profiles of their kids just in case they're ever missing. So snap a couple of pictures of their kids, put their names in here, their height, current height and weight. Under the risk, non-risk section, they would just put this as a child profile, and then basically they just save it. They don't have to network that with anybody, but they can save it into their Witness account just in case their child is ever missing, and they have those current things right at their fingertips from their phone, and then they can send them out. So Witness does a lot of different things like that, and I would really appreciate it if the Jeremy Couches of the world got the word out there, shared this with all of their contacts. And again, Jeremy Couch, if you have a great thing that you're working on and you want me to promote it, I definitely will. So that's just how the world works. Let's try to help each other out. And this is my contribution to the world. So anyway, thank you for listening. Appreciate it.